And we are back with more Dark Souls 3. Last time we left off, we have maybe just discovered the lost land of Izalith, home of Pyromancies, that one place we went to in Dark Souls 1. Now that said, it's called Smoldering Lake right now, but there's a lot of circumstantial hints pointing towards that this is probably either Izalith itself or, like, near Izalith. So I'm very excited. And that said, none of this appears to be the actual, like, golden path we're supposed to be. I kind of went off the beaten path to check out what it looked like a secret. Like, I thought it might have been a shortcut, but, yeah, no, it's adventure. So, okay, I think we are basically just good to go right off the bat here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we are heading towards, the abandoned tomb, I believe. Let's see if I've chosen the right warp point. It looks like it remembers the last warp point that you warped to, so this should probably be it. But I'll be curious. Yep, alright. So... Nope, not that way. And now we have potentially two paths ahead here. There's towards the right, which leads up against this giant ballista trying to shoot us. But there's also, it looks like a fog wall down there. One, two... Oh, okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. Give me your shiny. Wow! Ooh. Actually, I guess in hindsight, maybe sword is better here. I sure hope wherever I am isn't dangerous. I didn't even get a good chance to... Oh, his friend! Okay. Okay. Horace? We don't gotta do this. Okay, large Titanic shard. Okay. Horace. Okay, we're gonna leave Horace be for now. He's a bit touchy. But now that we've seen him... I wonder how far he'll chase us. Okay. Good. Like I said, I do not want to risk setting off the other guy, so... Changing plans here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's try to warp back to talk to the other guy, his friend. Yes, we have not harmed Horace, so his emotional support Horace is doing fine. Because again, I am fearful of the guy going off if Horus dies. Alright, travel. Yeah, okay, so I think the catacombs basically is the intermediate checkpoint, but like I think this is a good shortcut to use. Hopefully. We'll find out. Okay. Roll the bones. Follow right behind. Dang it. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, then we go this way. Alright, laser bones, get up. Okay, good. And the night guy is still over there. Alright, friend, I found your Horus.
Oh, Horus. Where have you run off to? Have you abandoned me? No. What a horrible thought.
Tell of the smoldering lake.
Goodness me. To think there'd be a lake so deep within these catacombs. What a relief. I knew that Horus was alive and wouldn't stray far. Thank you. We are both in your debt. This hardly expresses my gratitude, but it'll have to do for now. Please, take it, and may the flames guide your way.
Ring of the Evil Eye.
I will soon head to the lake. Thank you. We are both in your debt. May the flames guide your way.
Alright, let's see here. What is the Ring of the Evil Eye? Rings a bell, so I suspect it's an item that we've seen in past games. Yep, those are HP from defeated foe. I do remember that being really nice. Now that one might be worth swapping out the health ring for. 0.3 weight to 1 point weight, which puts us at 71%, meaning we do need to adjust our weight capacity though. Maybe we keep things as is for right now. Because technically it's not that great for like boss fights where it's, you know, we're not gonna get additional health there. Okay. All. Yeah, we're kind of taking the long way back here, but that's fine. Okay. And then... yeah, I guess with the fire basically around here, it's all good. Cool. Touch fire. That guarantees that anyone following us will get reset. And yeah, let's go see if the reunion goes okay. I'm hoping it does, but overall it's a bit sus. Yep, here we are, the first lizard's back. Excellent. Learned my lesson. Uh-oh. Excellent. More twinkling titanite. I'm hoping Horus hasn't killed his friend. Horace, your friend is coming for you. Just hold on tight. Okay, maybe we have to like warp back to like Firelink Shrine for anything to happen there, so... In the meanwhile... Let's try to keep heading upwards to, take out this ballista. Crabs? Couldn't quite tell if it was multiple crabs or not. Though I do wonder if that just now acted as a load. If it did, then in theory, progress there. Checking on Horace again here. Hopefully Horace isn't doing a heresy. I suspect no change, because I do think probably going back to Firelink Shrine is like the key to progressing it, but... Yeah, okay, it's just standing there in the dark like before. So, let us then focus on... Wait a minute. Do I have... Is this a Black Bow Theris I have equipped? Yeah, alright, cool. I think we actually haven't given this a proper, like, test drive yet. Great. Alright, let's see. There we go. That's right, crab. Get over here. Should have been maybe a bit more aggressive there, but we only lost like 600 souls. I think if we kill this guy, it's going to be worth more than even that. And if we can learn how to fight the crabs, we can try to make headway. I'm not seeing any obvious thing, which makes me think we're supposed to go that way, but again, you know, secrets. Might be secrets. Should be able to get over here. Nope. Alright, now we can get over here. There we go. So close. Alright, again. We can learn how to fight the crabs, we can make headway, we can explore. So we need to learn to fight them. The big thing is their variety of moves is mixing me up a bit, because like they all have kind of different timings there. Okay. Come on. Okay, good. We are in cover. Single one basically is worth more than we lost. Alright, get into the shadow here. So, like, the rock underneath the ballista, though, is a bit more hollowed out, though. I do also wonder, basically, if club or sword might not be best here. You can try mixing it up just to see what we'll see. I suspect it won't be that much of a difference, but you never know sometimes. A bit impatient and greedy, but that's fine, that's fine. It does feel like the second slam was doing more damage than the first one every time. Oh, Souls games. Stuff like this where I wish I could wear heavier armor, but again, part of the process. And I don't think this is worth editing forward, or just like, skip forward to just watch me get through crabs. It's like, no, this is still fine. Shadow. I'm almost a bit curious if, like, that root holding up the rock is damageable. Seemingly not really. Stagger at some point here. I was so close to being able to check. We might need to mix it up, although it's very dangerous. Maybe what I need to do is just not fight any of them. That doesn't seem viable though, but like, we're kind of on a scouting mission, really. But we're just trying to see if there's anything in that direction. Good. I would like my souls back though, if I can get them. So that's actually a, like, vulnerable thing. Okay, Dynamite Shard. Good. The bubbling foam mouth made me think he was not going to go for that. Bubble thing. That was so close. Okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Starting to sting now that there's quite a few souls on the line, but we're gonna try and just sneak up the straightway and glance. Because we might just be barking up the wrong tree here. Dang it. Come on. There's the 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's really throwing me off here. see anything. Not monitoring, piloting the ballistae. To do that. Okay, I don't see anything over here. We're good. Here. Not seeing anything, but I see a glowy thing over here. Ooh, a chaos gem. Whoa! Okay. Good to know that that is not actually cover. Okay. One heck of a rough lesson, but I'm glad I got something out of it, though. One, two, three. An idea formulates in my head here. Excellent. Get it pinned out. Speckled stone plate ring. Ouch. I don't like how I hear guttural noises. Let's see what the speckled stone plate ring was. Speckled stone plate ring slightly ups magic, lightning, fire, and dark damage absorption. Not bad. Stone plates are symbols of true knights, and speckled stone plates are granted to those who face an endless journey. Which reminds me, what is the evil I have to say? The ring captured the foul spirit of an evil eye, a creature that ravaged Astora. The hard spirit nearly destroyed Astora, but was eventually defeated by the sword of one most noble. Expect a sample. We are retreating a bit here to, at the very least, back to Firelink Shrine. Both to see if we can progress the story with Horus and his friend, and to turn in the Chaos Gem. Basically also to use the souls that we have. Because we're not dealing with crabs anymore. I should have just done this from the get-go. Should have just run through them all, but oh well. Lessons were learned. Alright. First order of business. Let's give him the Chaos Gem.
Ah, well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
I was thinking embers, actually, in hindsight. Okay. So probably the Chaos Gem basically is for smithing chaos stuff. Yep. Infuse the great chaos weapons. A gem of infused titanite, relics of land scorched by the chaos flame. Used in infusion to create chaos weapons. Chaos weapons inflict fire damage and scale with intelligence and faith. Okay. Alright, so we have 6,000.
Ah, there I am.
Kind of curious if he has anything to say about that.
Ah, you found a toast.
Nope, okay. Was there anything? Yes, there was. Okay, so we have Acid Surge, which we wouldn't be able to use even if we wanted to. Yeah, I forgot it's 10,000 for the Karthus Flame Arc.
Do not think. What is it?
Okay, Sorcery Man.
Back again, I see. Perfect timing, too.
Wasn't it 6,000 for... I thought there was a greater soul, or not soul infusion, but we'll learn the Twisted Wall of Light, though. We can't use it for
Come again.
probably ever, but I do want to have it in case anything happens to people here of getting murdered. This game's making me paranoid about NPCs disappearing on me. Which I don't see Horus and his friend here. But alright, let's go ahead and go back. Travel. Abandoned tomb. We're gonna check Horus again. Because now that we've done this teleport back and forth, either something has happened or we need to progress further in general. A Cream Knight will dedicate an entire... Oh, dang it. I feel like the armor loading screen just now was not important per se, but like important for me to kind of suss out, because it sounded like the armor of that one guy who's protecting the maiden. But it sounds like he hates the maiden, but he's protecting her anyway, and he's like, if anything happens to her, I'm gonna get you. And I'm kind of curious if we can learn more about the reasoning behind that, then it might kind of like let us figure out if he's gonna murder everyone at camp or not. Okay, check back in with Horus here. It's much more definitive now. Like I said, if Horus doesn't move on, then that means we need to progress. If he does, that means it was needing to go back to Firelink Shrine. Yeah, Horus is still here. Horus, buddy, you doing okay? Horus, I hushed, okay. I don't see like the body of his friend nearby, so I don't think they've been reunited yet. Horus, you just stay way far away from me. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's tackle this demon sandworm. Three, says Mr. Owl. Okay, go over here. Gonna suck. I didn't figure a chaos creature would use lightning. That's usually Lord Gwen's domain. Formulate. 2 ideas formulate here. So we need to find a way through this. Alright, we're gonna quickly... Okay, Yeah, we're gonna switch the candlestick in the Uchigatana. Okay, and then... Okay, so in theory, this should show any summoning signs, even without having an ember. At least, kind of how they described it. Like, I don't know for certain, actually, on that regard, but... The hope is I can find a summoning sign that might help, like, deal with the worm. And even if it's just basically spawning a sign that, like, tells you, like, you know, something on the ground that's like, hey, here's how to fight the worm. Basically by rolling through the water, I lost the mark. Cool. Up here. Alright, so then I start. Well, what have we here? The demon ruins, okay. But I do want to check out that fog door, though. Which, for that, though, okay. Doop. Doop. Any sign of a summoning sign? I do wonder if you could, like, have the light actually... Whoop! See? Ouch. Like, hit it or something? I feel like I should drink. only has like one eye there. Although I wonder why he's so out of the way, though. Am I supposed to explore the demon ruins first? Oh, no, okay, this is the demon ruins, alright. I mean, I guess we can just make sure this isn't actual, like, full dungeon or something. But it appears to be a full dungeon or something. What? Okay, I want a Titanite shard. Ember. It's also interesting all the corpses of these like miscellaneous demons around. The goat dudes from up above. But okay, we're dealing with full-on an actual dungeon down there. Now, like, the thing I'm thinking in my head is like, am I supposed to not defeat the Demon King, or should I defeat the old Demon King? I mean, I kind of feel like I should. Again, chaos in these games is how... always a bit fascinating to me. I enjoy it as this weird counter element to, like, Lord Gwyn's Light in the Abyss. It's like, and meanwhile, chaos. It's fire plants, and it morphs everything into demons eventually. And I always still kind of half wonder, being like, how much of this franchise is connected in terms of, like, maybe the chaos is connected back to demon souls, even though they're different IPs, but like, ooh, okay, that's a lot of them. I just don't know if I should really, like, go down this when the Demon King's up above. Yeah, let's try. I mean, if there's anything I know about games, fantasy games at that, just like, Demon Kings, you kill Demon Kings. That's what you do. You go on quests that defeat the Demon Kings. No, you hopefully don't. Yeah, that's 3 of them. And basically the plants. I also can't remember basically if Izalith made the demons, or the Chaos made the demons, or... Alright. Okay, so we need to be a bit more hit and run with the Demon King here. I don't think bow and arrow stuff will be too effective here. Spell-wise, and I guess actually in hindsight we could try out our twin daggers here. I don't think it would be good to sit with your katana, but like maybe having the ability to get some additional iframes in the end. like how his fire kind of moves some of this stuff here. I don't like how he has to keep away. Yeah, I saw that coming. I got it trapped. Okay. A few ideas are coming to mind, because basically the dragons are nice. That ability to use iframes off of special. Quite good. The only downside is not doing a ton of damage. That's why I have debate of like... Okay, let's try to not get in line of sight here. That's why I have to debate on like going back in... I was debating on infusing it before the sun like poison, which maybe that's key here too, but maybe not. Okay, first we're getting our souls back. Did the getaway just as I was getting up. Gotta say, daggers are pretty nice. That move is quite nice. Okay, we'll have the daggers ready to get our souls, but then we'll switch to the Uchigatana and try traditional fighting. Ouch. Man, it comes out so quickly. a lot of answers to range attacks, though. But I wonder if he has 2 power-up phases. I was looking for? No? There we go. It works as a strategy. Or something? You doing okay there, buddy? Fire on you? I don't have any fire. I know. Here. Cheer up. Fireball. Fire. I'll rekindle you so we can have a proper fight. I mean, he's starting to reglow. It's working. Burn again, my foe. Put you out of your misery. Soul of the old Demon King. Ember restored. Something felt off at the very end there. I really wonder if I was supposed to do something, but... The shriveled old Demon King is now likely a clump of burnt ash, be as the last living witness of the chaos of Izalith. Okay. How strange. How very, very, very strange. Let's go ask our teacher about this. I feel like he might understand. I mean, was I supposed to have Pyromancy equipped and then do something to him? Like rekindle the chaos, let it burn yet again? The entire moral of a lot of these games is just like, you know, things die. And it sucks for everything involved. So it's like, yeah. Teacher, I got a question.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you. Ah, you found a this with me.
Okay. Nothing really to say about my my stuff.
Do not be gone. What is it?
Okay. I mean, I guess we can see what we can turn the soul into.
Aha, that's so.
And begin transposition. The Old King's Great Hammer. Great Hammer of the Old Demon King. This weapon has survived since Old Izalith and is imbued with the remnants of the Chaos Flame. Skill, Molten Perseverance. Anchor weapon in Earth to temporarily boost poise, and use strong attack to repeatedly stab Earth to trigger molten explosions. Interesting. The other one would be Chaos Bed Vestiges. Traces of the tumultuous seedbed that birthed the beings known as demons. Hurls chaos flame that scorches vicinity. Demons born from fire bore its smoldering essence and perished soon after. Man shared this rapport with the flames to this day. Yeah, that's 20 inch, which we don't have anywhere near close. And it would take up 2 slots anyway, and 35 apiece. Yeah, much more want basically the Old King's hammer, because this looks like it's like a fire version essentially of the current one we're using for ice. I mean, that's also kind of why we're going for the Great Axe, but, you know, we could double down. Making sure nothing else was connected to this soul. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, 18.5. Dang. What is Ford? 17, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll buy the Old King's Great Hammer. And you know what? We're getting the Demon's Great Axe. We going heavy.
Ah, most illustrious, fine kid.
Okay, let's repeat dialogue.
Now.
Okay. Dun. Well, we have a lot of souls, so we should? How much does it take to level up?
Welcome home, I speak.
Okay,
Very
level
well,
up.
then take nourish.
Okay, so we're past 10,000 for leveling up. So I think, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do this for now.
Retreating through a darkness beyond the reach of flame.
Let's take a look at our other stats here real quick, but I think this is fine.
Farewell, I may the
Alright. I think we're gonna have to recheck all our gear here, but I also am curious about...
Ah, just good. What neat.
Alright. Reinforce. I feel like the Brigand Twin Daggers would be good in the end, but I think Uchikatana, though, like... Yeah, these take Titanic Scale. And I assume the same for the Old King's Hammer? Yeah. Oh yeah, we can actually upgrade, though, for its Great Hammer. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade the Great Hammer. Well, that takes 4 Titanite Scales. That's Perseverance. It says Molten, but I think Molten just is short for Molten Perseverance. And I'm curious about this one too. Because again, it's like a different stat allocation here. I guess we could, let's see, we can actually upgrade the Raw Uchikatana again, okay. Or, wait, maybe we could have and I just didn't. We're gonna do it again. Yes. Okay, so that basically pushes it upward, so we're in the Titanic Chunk territory. So, do it again. Now, the thing is, do I push for leveling Vort's Great Hammer again? Or do I kind of like spread out my stats here a bit? Yeah, this is like 200. Like 233 plus 93. Don't know how much damage this is. Math, my ever big weakness. Okay. 183, 102. Actually, what's the scaling on these things? C for strength, D for the others, D. Yeah, this does scale better with strength, but we're not really putting more into strength to get scaling, but... Actually, what we should do... Let's go ahead and try out the Demon Great Axe here real quick. Okay. No one around to get hurt by accident. Okay, and then... Okay. Let's find somewhere slightly safe here to try out the skill. Wow, okay, that actually takes up quite a bit of MP. I'm lightly rolling. I'm totally assuming that the old King's Great Hammer is like exact same animation moveset as Vort's. Yeah. Let's try that again here. I'm kind of curious because it was like. I didn't quite check that. Okay, so it doesn't seem to take additional MP to, like, fire burst it. Okay. I do like the smoldering embers inside it. Okay, let's go ahead and put Vorts back on for now, though. Durability down, guard absorption down, but yeah, like, yeah, okay, so attack is up. Yeah, okay. Alright, we are looking good. What can we get for 2,000? Well, actually, can we infuse?
Just good, wasn't he?
The daggers. I always forget, basically, yeah, that adds dark damage to it, which we don't have any dark stuff. Could be good. Poison stuff, though, is also good. Huh. So I guess Sharp doesn't actually add laceration effects. At least not that I'm seeing here. It does increase, basically, the dex attribution, though. Attribute bonus. So it seems that it loses some damage in order to gain the poison. I only have 2 deep gems. Deep daggers or poison daggers? We could also do magic in theory, but magic's a bit boring. Yeah, let's do it if we have it raw. Could have fire, but again, we have kind of more fire weapons right now. Bless just makes a scale of faith. Oh yeah, and stops reviving enemies. Let's go with poison, just because it's fitting for the daggers.
Pretty big, I don't.
All right, 1,000 left.
Just what neat.
Reinforce. Is there anything we can reinforce with the remaining 1,000 here that we'd actually be using? But I think what I would want to do.
Pretty, I don't.
Let's reinforce the Pyromancy Flame, because at some point we, like, I don't know, having the option to do, like, a Pyromancy, like, side build could be good. Alright, cool.
Do not be got.
What is it?
Alright, I think we are good to go back and check out the Demon Dungeon. I guess in hindsight, I wonder if the worm might be gone now that the old Demon King is gone. Just have to be careful of getting hit with the ballistae. Okay, looks like the washing pole has the exact same stuff as the katana. Always keeping an eye out to see which katanas might have like a different moveset. Whoa. A fall. Okay, if you're gonna pop out, pop out. I have to take cover. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I have an idea. And yes, that idea is called using the silence spell. Alright, that would be... Here we go. Okay. Cast to be strong attack. That's slightly hilarious. I feel like the item has to be good, given its location. But okay, so silence doesn't do anything, or not spook. Well, spook silencing our footsteps, but okay. Got an idea. I did notice, basically, it did hurt the worm. So this could be the way to kill the worm, which I was curious about. Okay. Because I feel like the worm is also a creature of chaos. sexual worm? Ooh, lightning's taken. Undead bone shard. Nice. Large Jedi shard. Nice. That's 7,000 souls, but not a lot to do much with. But let's check out that miracle we picked up. Lightning Stick, a lost dragon slaying miracle, strikes with stake of lightning. This tale describes the lost practices of ancient dragon slayers, who found that in order to pierce dragon scale, lightning should not be hurled as a bolt, rather be thrust as a stake directly into the dragon's hide to be truly effective. Yeah, 35 faith. I assume there's gonna be a lot of faith. Not bad not bad FP costs though. I feel like one of these days I should try a faith build. If faith is still a thing in Elden Ring, maybe that, to go full circle. An homage to our roots back in Demon Souls. Okay, if I recall correctly... Oh, actually... Let's try out the daggers against this guy down here. Kinda curious. It might go poorly, but... That went poorly. What? Yeah, that wasn't too shocking given we're getting hit by those little mini fireballs. Okay, back to the mace. The mace is the place. Okay, let's get our souls. Extinguishes some of those orbiting little fireball things. Whoa, okay. I accidentally emoted, and it was an appropriate emote, so confused me there for a second. Okay, what if I do go down this way? This looks like a reused asset from before. I wonder actually maybe... Then... Dang it. Rotten Grue Dagger and Large Tetani Shard. Okay, I assume the Grue Dagger will have the same description as the Grue Sword from before. check just in case. Choice weapon of the blunt horn Gurus, descendants of the acolytes of Farron Keep. The rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. So yeah, okay. It does have the same sidestep though that our current thing has. Okay, ouch, ouch. Okay, Titanite shard. There we go. Yeah, this is one of those really crazy looking ones. Yep. Yep, this is bad. The jumping up and down. I didn't realize they have like beaks instead of normal goat things. Alright. Back in. Let's try to get our souls back. Ideally do better this time around. Ouch. Drink. Alright. Same thing as before. We lower the poison man. Hey, poison man! And then he blows all the poison. Oh. Thought he would pursue. Okay. Well, that's a bit more than I thought I was gonna take a bite out of. Dang it. Oh. No. Okay, good. Alright, the Titanite shard, also good. Only one left is the swordsman, I believe. Don't know where the swordsman went. Okay, just because I know it's this guy, we're gonna take a drink. Try to get as much health as possible. Yeah, time I remembered basically to back roll the attack as he slides after he whiffs. Yeah, I noticed that from a distance. It's like a weird statue that looks like one of them, but doesn't appear to be moving at all. Okay, good. Restored a flask charge. Don't think I don't see you, Chaos Slime. And... oh, those dudes! I remember them little bouncy dudes in Izalith before! Bouncy dude! Now that's a nostalgic callback. Damn it. There we go. Okay, that's how that thing come to life, right? Okay. All away in case it explodes, because fire slimes in most games have a tendency to do that. But okay. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. I bonk you. Okay. Alright, Ember. I don't necessarily believe. Okay, so I guess it isn't a secret. Okay, this might be very stupid on my part, but let's double check. Okay. Yep. Okay, Titanic Shard. Rot Shield. I don't see any pressure panels here. That feeling of walking into a trap. Okay, not a secret door. Let's go ahead and recast Spook. At the very least, they catch us as unaware as we catch them. Alright. Alright, Titanic Shard. I want that item above. there's only one. Ah, come on. Then I see you too. One more. Good. Soul amount slowly accumulating, making me more and more nervous. Okay, more goat demons. So are the Watchers from Pharaon Keep descended from demons, maybe? The blue glowing thing makes you wonder if there's like an item nearby. Okay. Okay, we're gonna drink. Oof. Whew, whew, whew. Okay, Titanite Shard. Black Knight Sword. That did a lot of damage. Okay. Black Knight Sword. Great sword wielded by the Black Knights who wander the lands, designed to face chaos demons. The unique attack of this sword greatly reduces enemy poise, reflecting the tremendous size of the enemies that the knights have fearlessly faced. Skill, Perseverance. Raise sword in the name of the First Lord to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. Not bad. And it is a usable sword. Interesting. I wonder if it takes a Twinkling Titanic, because if so, it can be a Twinkling Titanite, thing to dump Twinkling Titanites into. Okay, any more secret doors, I wonder? Should really make sure I keep an eye out for, fire slimes. Okay. I do like all these statues of, like, the various demons here in this hall. Yep. Now, is this one that I came from? No, okay. So easy to get lost in the underside here. Okay, good. Again, why the blue glow? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Hey! One of the daughters of Izalith! Where does that go? Many, many rats, okay. The Quelena Pyromancy Tome. Not bad, not bad. Again, this is why... Ooh. Ugh. Now, I remember puzzles like this. Both in Dark Souls 1 and 2. But I really wish there was a bonfire nearby. I have no idea where I am in relation to the entrance anymore. But okay, let's keep exploring. A rat. Down path. Okay, yep, hole into lava. Which I assume the other hallway connects over to that. Okay, free souls out of nowhere. Yep, okay. It's so quiet. Though it definitely has very strong vibes of like traditional dungeon crawling. Okay, nope, not secret door. The little, like, archway there kind of made me wonder. Okay, not noticing any immediate traps. Ooh, giant rat, though. Be careful. Like, they don't want to back up and fall into lava. Okay, so this must be where that tunnel up above fell into. Predicted a bit too far ahead. Should have to restock up on arrows at first convenience. God, I should just whack it with my stick. Okay. Next rat, please. We might as well queue up the other rat. Okay, missed. Where did the other rat go? How far down the rabbit hole do we go? Dang it. I get mimic vibes. Oh. Alright. Large Titani shard? What a weird thing to have behind. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Something tells me it's coming to get me. Or not? Okay. Yep, when it turns around, comes on back. Trying to conserve arrows a bit better here. I say as I whiff a shot. Aha, 2 of them. There we go. Dang it! You're gonna come back. You're gonna keep de-aggroing. Come on. Okay, I think this one actually made it all the way, maybe? There we go. Alright, let's see what the actual prize is here. Can't fool me with that chest where it's just like, oh, yep, here you go. Tiny bit of something. Ooh, Izalith staff. Oh. Okay, that could have ended much worse. Uh-oh. It can still end much worse. So far, so good. Okay. Let's check what the Izalith staff is. Ancient catalyst of the Witch of Izalith and her daughters, used long before the dawn of the Chaos and of Pyromancy. With the birth of the Chaos Flame, the Flame Witches were at once both sorcerers and shamans. Faith adjusts the power of sorceries cast using this catalyst, and the staff also seems to boost the power of dark sorceries. Steady chant. How do I... Okay, I guess there is no, like, scroll down. Boost the strength of sorceries for a very short period of time. Or period. Words spell equipped in either hand. Okay. So it doesn't allow for the casting of Pyromancy, interestingly enough, because it's like before they invented it. So it's like back before they were even Pyromancers. Interesting. Not in a great place down here. Hey you, come over here. Investigate that noise. And then you... investigate that noise. Big thing is, if we get taken by surprise by these guys, it can be instant death due to the curse. Okay. Good. Ooh, Titanite scale. Excellent. Okay, there are the stairs from before. None of these appear to be secret walls. Again, the blue glow makes me wonder now. But it seems like these are all old... Okay. Thought I heard something else in the water with me. It seems like these are all old, like, chaos trees that have, diminished. And that's... suspicious? Nope, okay. Let's peek our head up the stairs in case there's a bonfire. Make sure we're not going to get ambushed by something. Okay. Huh, another dark night. Thought I briefly saw something. Okay. Whoa! Live and let live, bro. Okay. We need to get back there. Though it's gonna be a trip. Also, we do need to wrap up too. Alright. I have an idea though how to get there though. Alright. We can do this. Or we'll die extremely quickly trying. Wait, no. Doop. Wait, maybe I don't know how to get back down there. Wait, yeah, yes I do. Wait, no I don't. I don't know. Ah, wait. Ah, nope. I'm doing everything wrong. Alright. And then that, okay. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, let me just get in the line of sight there. That's what I wanted to do. Dang it. Okay, good. Okay. Drink. Cast. Alright. Stamina management and running. Okay. This time, we'll try taking the Dark Knight. Ah! Okay, at least we know how to get back there quickly. I just gotta do it again. But I really need to be wrapping up the recording too. Ugh. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Alright. Get over here. Okay. Duck and weave. I say as I eat fire to the face. As I eat even more fire to the face. Okay, good, good. Good. Okay. And then this again. Excellent. Need these souls. That's right. There's a bonfire over here. I'm going to find it. Where does this even go? I mean, I assume this is exiting the demon dungeon. Maybe not. Oh. Huh? questions on top of questions on top of questions. What are you, Bone Boys? Do you know how to get over to you guys? I'm gonna aggro them and see if they don't like it. See though the path. Okay. Homeward bone. I think it's trying to tell me something. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is there anything over here? Not that I see. Dang it. 2, 3. Get back here. At least they're not nearly as bad as they were before. Where it's just like constant chip damage. All I want is a flame. Give me a bonfire so that I may rest. We still have so much more of the demon dungeon to explore. That also seems very familiar out there. Feels like where you went through the Tomb of the Giants to get to the first Necromancer guy. Back in Dark Souls 1. Okay. Just emergency drink. Come on. Come on, don't keep me waiting. Son of a... really is just today. Death, death, death. But now, see, this is the souls that I remember. Okay. Let's try and get those souls back. I don't have the most confidence that we can do it, but we're gonna try. Thought I was starting to roll. Okay. Okay, good, good. Okay, first, the rat. Okay, rat, rat, rat. 4 rats, run, night. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, good. Okay, from this way. Okay, and honestly now, daggers for their dodge ability. Find a drink. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Whew. Just as much distance as we can get. Alright. Drink. Back there to take care of the three-wheel skeletons, and then the two skeletons. We'll get our souls back, and then honestly we're probably going to homeward bone. Guess we need to both wrap up today's recording, and because I want to actually use those souls and not lose them to dying repeatedly. Three. Alright, skeletons. There we go. I said they weren't protecting anything, right? No, okay. And just so that way I don't have to be quiet with these guys. Oh, okay. Alright. Homeward bone! Back to the shrine bonfire! Whoo-wee, what a day indeed. High tension fighting, but we did take down a boss. We did technically resolve, question mark, Horace and his friend. So many things. I'm curious where it's all going because I feel like I've turned so far off the main road.
Very well. Then touch
This
the
bump.
darkness within me. Take nourishment.
Okay, there we go. Wonder how many points it would take an attunement to get another actual attunement slot. But let's try to get basically Vigor, Endurance, and Vitality to the 21st.
Farewell, I've made the...
Okay, and then...
Ah.
Why not? Well, hold on, Granny. Okay. We got... It was a tome. Okay, so it is Pyromancy's, okay. I wouldn't know if it was like a tome, but like other stuff. A Pyromancy tome of Quelena containing her unique spells. These Pyromancies can only be taught by a female master. Oh. Interesting. Give to a female Pyromancer master to learn Quelena's Pyromancies. Quelena, the sole surviving Witch of Izalith, once accepted a human pupil, but after the pupil moved on, she never took another. I remember her, and having to sadly put her down. I'm kind of curious.
Ah, there I am.
I'm afraid of losing it if I give it to him.
Ah, you found it this... It may even...
Like, what if he's like, I don't know what to make of this, but if you can tell me, like, oh, my teacher. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, I'll have to think about this. Maybe I'll ask my soul's loving friend about, like... If I give him the tome, is he just gonna be like, I can't use this, but I'm gonna keep it? It's just like, wait, give it back, please. Alright, how much souls we have left over? We have 7,000.
Do not be God. What is it?
Okay. I wonder... It might be worth it to crack into some souls to, let's see. Let's crack into a large soul of a nameless soldier. There we go. Yeah, let's learn the fire fusion. Carthus Flame Arc. Bam.
Do not be God. What is it?
I was kind of curious, like, would he have the option to give the book to him?
Back again. Perfect.
Okay, seemingly no.
Come again.
Makes sense, but, yeah, very intrigued. I do wonder, like, give him the tome and he's like, well, yes, I am a female pyromancy trainer. It's like, what made you think otherwise? It's like, the stubble and the beard, but I guess that was a misjudge on my part. One should not be hasty with judgments. But alright, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. Next time there'll be more, the fallen ruins of Izalith. Try to kind of find out, go through the demon ruins. I'm still curious what I'm supposed to do with the old demon king. It was really weird. He was like, his fire died out, and he was just like, oh. And I was like, should I tried to help him with the fire bombs that didn't rekindle his flame, sadly. But yeah. Curious and curious. Well, curious and curious is how the saying goes. Yes. But alright. We beat them both. We made some progress. All optional progress, but I will consider that progress nonetheless. And yeah. Until next time. Later.